Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we are diving deep into Bordeaux, a city bursting with history, irresistible food, stunning architecture, and of course, world-class wine. I've rounded up the top 10 things you have to do when you visit this gem of southwestern France. Whether you're a first-time traveler or a seasoned explorer, there's always something new to discover. Let's get started. This iconic square, set in the heart of the city, is an impressive display of 18th century neoclassical architecture. Designed by the renowned architect Jacques Gabriel, its symmetrical facades and elegant stonework reflect the wealth and refinement of Bordeaux's past. One of the coolest features is the stunning Fountain of the Three Graces, which adds an extra touch of myth and beauty, a fascinating tidbit. The design was intended to mirror the ideals of order and balance, and today, the square is often illuminated at night, transforming into a magical backdrop for evening strolls. If you visit during the early morning or late afternoon, you'll catch the light playing off the water and the grand facades, making for unforgettable photo opportunities. Pro tip, grab a coffee from a nearby cafe and take your time to sit and watch the world go by. You never know who you might meet or what small detail of history you might notice. And 4. All you wine lovers out there, La Cité du Vin is an absolute highlight. This isn't just a museum, it's an immersive, interactive journey into the world of wine. Housed in an ultra-modern building with a design that mimics the swirling shape of a wine glass, it combines high-tech exhibits with sensory experiences that guide you through the rich history and culture of winemaking. Inside, you can wander through themed galleries that cover everything from ancient viticulture techniques to the modern-day wine trade. And interactive displays let you taste and smell your way through the process. One of the best parts? The panoramic view from the top floor. Standing at the Belvedere, you'll be treated to sweeping vistas of Bordeaux and the Garonne River, which make the whole experience feel like a celebration of both art and nature. Tip: if you can, try to book your visit on a weekday to avoid the crowds, and consider taking part in one of the guided tasting sessions to get an insider's perspective on Bordeaux's famous vintages. Step into a world of light and sound at Bassins de Lumières, one of Bordeaux's most innovative attractions. This digital art center is housed in a former World War II submarine base, and the transformation is nothing short of breathtaking. When you enter, you're enveloped by massive projections that cover every surface, turning the old industrial space into an ever-changing canvas of mesmerizing visuals. Exhibitions here are inspired by legendary artists like Salvador Dali and Antoni Gaudí, and even musical influences are woven into the experience, creating a multi-sensory journey that's both futuristic and deeply reflective of art history. An interesting fact: because the projections are periodically updated, no two visits are exactly the same, making it a spot you could return to again and again. Insider tip: bring a light jacket as the space can feel a bit cool, and try to visit during the late afternoon when the immersive effects are at their most dramatic. This venue isn't just about looking at art, it's about feeling it, and it's sure to leave you inspired. Right across from Place de la Bourse lies the iconic water mirror, or Miroir d'eau, one of the largest reflecting pools in the world. Covering 3,450 square meters, it features a thin layer of water just 2 centimeters deep that creates a flawless mirror image of the surrounding historic buildings. This simple yet stunning piece of urban design was created by landscape artist Michel Courageux and has become one of Bordeaux's most popular hangout spots. It's especially fun on warm days when visitors, both locals and tourists, can be seen splashing around or lounging on the steps, enjoying the playful interaction of water and light. A fun fact: the pool's design includes a misting system that activates at regular intervals, adding an extra layer of magic to the scene. My tip: visit early in the morning to experience the serene calm, or later in the day when the setting sun casts a golden glow over the reflections. Whether you're looking to cool off, capture some unforgettable photos, or simply relax and people watch, the water mirror offers a perfect blend of art, architecture, and nature. No trip to Bordeaux is complete without a visit to one of its most storied wineries. And Château Pape Clément stands out as a real jewel. This estate, which dates back to medieval times, exudes history and prestige. Wander through acres of lush vineyards, explore the ancient cellars, and learn about centuries of winemaking tradition that have been carefully preserved and innovated upon over the years. The guided tours here are both educational and delightful, offering insights into everything from grape cultivation to the delicate art of barrel aging. One particularly interesting anecdote is how the estate has maintained its traditions while also embracing modern techniques to produce wines that are renowned around the globe. If you're lucky enough to visit during harvest season, you might even catch a glimpse of the winemaking process in action. Pro tip: book a tasting session in advance and be sure to ask about pairing suggestions. The local cheeses and charcuterie served here complement the wines perfectly. This isn't just a tour, it's an intimate journey into the soul of Bordeaux's wine heritage. Stepping into Cathédrale Saint-André is like taking a journey back in time. This magnificent Gothic cathedral is one of Bordeaux's architectural masterpieces, known for its intricate stained glass windows, soaring spires, and rich historical significance. Originally built over centuries, the cathedral stands as a testament to the city's enduring faith and artistic achievements. One of the coolest features is the adjacent bell tower, known as Tour Pays Berland, which you can climb for an incredible 360-degree view of Bordeaux. Legend has it that the cathedral's bells were once used not only to call the faithful to service, but also to signal important events in the city's history. Walking through the cathedral, you can almost feel the echoes of centuries past and appreciate the artistry that has been preserved so meticulously. Insider tip: visit during a quieter time of day to fully appreciate the serene atmosphere and intricate details of the stone carvings. If you're curious about the deep connection between Bordeaux and wine, the Musée du Vin et du Négoce is an absolute must. Located in beautifully preserved vaulted cellars that date back to 1720, this museum offers a fascinating glimpse into the history of the wine trade in Bordeaux. You'll discover everything from traditional winemaking techniques and the craft of barrel making, cooperage, to the evolution of wine commerce that has shaped the region's economy for centuries. One of the highlights is seeing ancient tools and equipment up close, along with detailed exhibits that explain the complex process of turning grapes into the fine wines Bordeaux is famous for. A fun fact: the very walls of these cellars have witnessed countless vintages being produced, and they still carry the cool, damp air that has been so crucial for wine storage. My tip: check the museum's schedule before you visit, as they sometimes offer guided tours that add even more context and depth to the experience. It's an engaging way to understand why wine isn't just a drink here, it's a way of life. For foodies and culture lovers alike, the Marché des Capucines is the heartbeat of Bordeaux's culinary scene. This bustling market is a sensory overload in the best possible way. Stroll through the vibrant aisles and you'll find an abundance of fresh local produce, cheeses, cured meats, and traditional specialties like canelés, a must-try sweet pastry infused with rum and vanilla. The market's lively atmosphere is contagious, with vendors passionately discussing their wares and locals haggling for the best deals. An interesting tidbit is that the market is affectionately known as the Belly of Bordeaux because it captures the city's gastronomic soul. Insider tip: grab a snack or a light meal here and chat with the friendly vendors. You might just learn a secret recipe or two. Whether you're sampling exotic fruits or indulging in regional cheeses, this market is a delicious dive into the local lifestyle. Spanning the majestic Garonne River, Pont de Pierre is one of Bordeaux's most historic and scenic landmarks. Built in the 19th century under the rule of Napoleon Bonaparte, this stone bridge is famed for its 17 graceful arches that create a timeless silhouette against the sky. Walking or cycling across the bridge offers not only a fantastic way to connect the two sides of the city, but also presents some of the most photogenic views in Bordeaux. As you stroll along, you'll notice the charming vintage street lamps and the gentle hum of the river below, a scene that perfectly captures the romance and resilience of the city. A fun historical fact: Pont de Pierre is one of the oldest bridges still in use in Bordeaux, having witnessed countless moments in the city's history. My tip: visit at sunrise or sunset for a truly magical experience when the light casts a golden glow over the arches and the water. It's a serene way to appreciate both the engineering marvel and the natural beauty that define Bordeaux. This imposing bell tower, originally part of the city's ancient fortifications, has served many roles over the centuries, from a gateway into the Old Town to a toll collection point. The Grosse Cloche is celebrated for its intricately decorated clock and its massive bell, which once signaled important events to the local community. As you wander around this historic structure, you can almost hear the echoes of the past and feel the weight of centuries of tradition. An interesting fact is that the Grosse Cloche is one of the few remnants of the original city walls, offering a tangible link to Bordeaux's medieval origins. For a deeper dive into its history, consider joining a walking tour of the surrounding Old Town, where every cobblestone and archway has a story to tell. Bordeaux is a city where every street corner, every historic building, and every taste of wine tells a story. From the grandeur of Place de la Bourse and the immersive journey at La Cité du Vin to the playful coolness of the water mirror and the rich heritage of Château Pape Clément, each destination offers its own unique slice of Bordeaux's charm. Wander through centuries-old cathedrals, stroll along picturesque bridges, and lose yourself in the lively buzz of local markets. Along the way, you'll uncover fascinating stories, secret tips, and little details that make Bordeaux a destination worth savoring. So whether you're here for the wine, the food, or simply to soak up the culture, take your time and let Bordeaux's enchanting atmosphere guide you. Remember to check opening times, book guided tours when possible, and most importantly, enjoy every moment of your adventure. Thanks for joining me on this tour. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your own Bordeaux experiences in the comments below. Until next time, keep exploring and cheers to your next adventure in one of France's most unforgettable cities.